Mata do YouTube, como é que é? Tudo bem? Sejam muito bem-vindos mais uma vez ao canal. No episódio de hoje em Hogwarts Legacy vamos falar com a Poppy sobre os dragões. Ela tem informações sobre a Mãe Dragão e nós temos o ovo para lá ir entregar. Vamos lá ver se vamos ter muita ação, se é só simplesmente falar, como tem sido ultimamente só, e tendo informaçõezinhas para depois fazer alguma coisa mais à frente.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it.
Well.
She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Certo.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
Isto vai
We should
volta
be
para
in a
cima.
minute. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Eu até
and
queria
one more
ficar
thing.
com o ovo.
Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Aí devias liderar, mas pronto.
There she is. Of us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Epá, ter um dragão assim um bocado para irritado atrás de mim não é algo que eu quisesse muito.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Eu só quero ajudar.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. Yes, a more hushed approach is likely wise.
Dar ao máximo. Não irritar a menina dragão. Certo. Já sei que tenho que ir fazer ali reparo. Necromantus.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
from a distance.
Exato. Baza lá, vai. Tchau, 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 tchau.
Fantastic.
Vaza só. Nossa senhora.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Beg
Cala-te.
your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Sei que a Catarina também vai assim, não é?
Watch your step.
É do género. Para um dragão vir para aqui pôr o
She
ovo.
must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Nem tinha reparado. Nossa senhora, estava à procura dela. Vamos lá ver. Why? Why?
There's no turning back now.
E então o que é que eu vou fazer, meu?
Over here.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Ah, meu, então mas.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
É do género. Ela deveria preferir que a gente chegasse perto e depois matar-nos, mas não. Chegas
I
mais.
don't suppose she listened to reason.
Ela estava ali.
But we're well past that.
Ela estava ali em cima. E já está ali.
Get to that opening below you. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest.
Oh meu Deus, eu estou a tentar que ela não me parta a cabeça.
Underneath, I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here
Repair 'em.
broken?
O que é que tu achas?
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Isto é um. Certo. Uau.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
A lot cleverer than most
Nossa
people realise.
senhora.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Dá-me dragões.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Hã? Hã?
How could I have been so blind?
Queres traduzir, se faz favor? Oh, tu, traduz-me. Não? Certo. É esta porra. Não é isto que eu quero quests. Bem, vamos lá falar outra vez com o Sebastian. Ver se está tudo bem. Certo.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
O que é que vem daí?
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it.
Nem que seja para
That's why we
perceber.
had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save
Sério?
Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Eu devia ter escolhido outra
I
resposta.
am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with you. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Acho que nunca me disseram,
I
para
knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is.
Mas...
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spell book.
Será que está bem contada a história? Pá, não sei exatamente o que dizer porque... Pá, não sei até que ponto é que eu mudando ou ficando mais perto do Omnis ou mais perto do Sebastian, tipo, se isto muda a história, eu sinceramente não sei. Eu queria descobrir mais pela Anne, mas ao mesmo tempo percebo a cena do Omnis.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a
Okay.
lot.
Certo. Portanto, tenho que falar com o Omnis, ou tenho que dizer ao Omnis sempre que o Sebastian vir mais qualquer coisa. Certo. Agora, depois deste falatório, acho que vamos falar... Sim? Não? Ok. Então vamos falar com a Onai. Já agora, não é? Já que estamos numa de falar com as pessoas, vamos falar com a Onai. Have another.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Olá.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was
Keep
going
going.
swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I
Eu
could help
ajudo.
put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Anda uma onda. Mas não, não é isto que eu vou fazer agora. Eu vou falar com a Onai.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Já te disse, não é isso que vamos fazer. Vamos a adivinhação. Olha, não somos assim. Let's do some divination, divination, divination.
So frustrating.
Fica bem daqui.
Wanted to speak with me, Mother? I had hoped
to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Por que é que fica
So
sempre para mim?
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is
Certo.
in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That
Ok.
is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Ok.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Uhum.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I
Certo.
believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Ok.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less
Posso?
enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
Percebe-se.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best.
Pois.
Do you?
Não.
You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Certo.
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Sem stress, miúda. Agora. Ela já está. Então, vamos lá. Eu já falar com a Poppy. Já estávamos a falar de fazer a missão dela. Vamos acabar o episódio com a missão dela. Parece-me bastante bem. Toma! Meu Deus, Nossa Senhora. Uai! Ah, não chega? Hã? Tá bom? Não. Certo. Agora o homem fica assim? Minha Nossa Senhora.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Que raio que não ias estar? Tu vieste comigo para Hogsmeade, man.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
Ok.
Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
Então.
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is
Isso eu já
based on
sabia.
the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need
E acho que
allies.
venham.
Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Certo.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Bem, maltinha, vamos ficar com o episódio por aqui. Pelos vistos, em breve vamos tentar ir salvar os Snidgets. Vamos ver o que é que acontece. Vá, obrigado.